It is April 1st, and as an intraday stock options trader, I do a written review of my trade of the day every day. So here it is, NVDA, my trade of the day. So this morning we had a bunch of economic prints coming out. The non-farms payroll reports are the most closely watched economic indicators that come out on a monthly basis for pretty much all investors, all traders on all time frames. So this morning it was a pretty simple day. Other than that, economic prints were as expected, but strong. So the markets were looking to continue their downtrend. If we look at the intraday analysis on all of our indices, you can see that over the last couple days we've been seeing a slight downtrend for these stocks. So today I was looking at a marginal continuation of that downtrend these last couple days of red days on the overall markets. Now for NVIDIA, we can really see that this range that we've been looking at, if you watched yesterday's Trade of the Day review, you'll know that NVIDIA has been trading in this channel, and we've been sort of setting up to play the bounce from one side to the other. We've been playing the capitulatory action off this channel from the from the creation of it, the top, and then yesterday we played the bounce from the bottom of the channel to the top of the channel. Now today we were playing the break of the channel. So NVIDIA closed below the low of that channel 275 yesterday, or tested it rather, and then tested it again in PM, rejected the open at 274.95, and we had a longer term support at 272.20, and then even further at this 269 or 270 level. Now that was basically the trade. That if we go to the shorter time frame, this was the time frame in which I trade. We can start the play-by-play. I went short one at 942 on this green circle here. You can see that this is the lower low and close below the VWAP and the converging 21-day and VWAP. Then I played that to the 270 level. Previously, I was merely looking for the move from 272 to 270, but this morning I was feeling kind of foggy, so I didn't want to jump into any trades. I didn't want to FOMO into anything that was moving off of this uncertain morning. So I looked for the confirm off this wick here and then the move lower. I looked for the confirm, and that's when I entered short, and then I went flat at 270 just as a quick scalp, as I felt the market had found a bottom. Now this is the best part about trading on a desk with fellow traders. Trader Seb at this moment alerted me that there was another probable leg down from the 270 level, this 269, 270 zone. Actually, he refers to it as this demand zone. If it gets sold, we were looking for another probable move down to around the 266, 267 zone. So at 946, when I saw the break below the 269, 270 level, it was enough conviction on high volume and a breakdown of the overall markets for me to enter short one. Once again, after going flat, I re-entered short one here, and the stock continued to move lower. On the very next candle, on this little green circle here, is where I will say forthrightly I should have added. The correct move here was on the rally up and then the wick back down through this 269 level. I should have 100% added another position, but I did not. Again, this morning, today rather, just not feeling too sharp, I guess you could say. Which is okay. We just got to do what we practice and not take any super intuitive moves. That's all that means. Perfect practice makes perfect. So that's what we were doing today, just looking to execute what we practice. And then upon reaching around that zone, that 266 zone to 270 zone, I noticed that the market was starting to lift, or the market was starting to break down past this previous low. So I actually sold before we even got down into that area of 266 to 267. I sold if we look at the 1 minute, you can probably see it a little bit better. Okay, yeah, here you can see. I sold as the stock was moving past this previous low of 267.30. I again was just thinking today was a scalp day. I wasn't trying to get reversed on or stopped out or in any regard. So this extra dollar move that I was looking at, I'm okay with not getting. We want to be catching about 60% of our moves and not be really upset about leaving anything on the table. But I'll digress. That was my trade of the day. 2 points in which I wish I should have done better. Rather was this entry initially here above 272. Possibly communicated with other traders on my desk about this 270 level and whether or not that would be a sell or an add, because I could have added here, then added here and sold here, so I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 and sold here 5 contracts for a fat chop on the day. But otherwise, it was a nice little play to work on the same setup that we see every day play out. And it's these days, the days when you don't feel so hot, when you don't feel on top, that it's so important to execute what you practice and just be happy that you have the privilege to trade that day and take it for what it is. Just be happy and perform well on that day and not be too frustrated with how you might be feeling before the market opens. And thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And we will see you on Monday. Deuces.